Hey everyone, welcome to a new video. Today we're back with Doctor Who Season 1 episode number, we are on number 4. Excuse me. Really enjoyed last episode, yeah. Really surprised me with how much I enjoyed last episode. That only has me more excited to get into today's episode. I believe it's called 73 Yards or something like that, where someone's stalking Ruby. It sounds like an interesting concept. So I am interested in this episode. I don't know what else to say. I hope we uncover a little bit more of Ruby's past, her genetical heritage, because we don't actually know where she's from. Is she really from Earth, or is she from a different planet? I suspect she's from a different planet. But without further ado, let's go right into Doctor Who Season 1, Episode 4. Let's go.
Oh, that smell!
Some mumbles when I was about 16 because of a boy. I think I broke his heart, but there you go.
Oh, bless him. Wait, what year are you from?
2024.
Sorry, he was 2046.
No. Oh, it looks like something made by children, doesn't it? Rest in peace.
It's not that boy she mentioned that she broke his heart.
Alright.
But where did the doctor go?
Can you just...
This thing is going to keep stepping backwards. Yep.
Very clever.
What a really interesting concept of a antagonist, villain, whatever. I mean, already I'm getting the feeling of a little bit of a horror episode. Bit of a midnight, if I remember the name correctly. It's interesting though, because if it has to be 73 yards away, then, I mean, what's the danger?
Hello there!
It's the old lady again.
I haven't met you before, have I?
Well, I don't think so.
But she's following me. I think I may have trespassed or something. She can go home.
Well, I'm intrigued now.
Oh, could you ask her if she knows the doctor?
That's, I'll tell you what, very realistic choice of clothing for this old woman. I've seen so many old women in the UK wearing that. It's a nice shot. The football's on.
I don't suppose I'm a bit stuck. I haven't got any cash on me. Can I pay on my phone?
Yes, you can pay with your phone.
Dear God.
With great big teeth and blood and things.
Drink, big spenders.
She's rude.
She must be bloody freezing, man.
Following me.
£5.
How much?
Have you tried asking her why?
No.
Oh my God.
I'll ask you now. It's my phone for my tea.
Well, why didn't Ruby just say no? Because every single time I get close to her, she moves away.
Ask her if she's seen him. Black guy, 5'10".
Ruby, you know you did just see an old woman be absolutely terrified from her and run away.
I suppose, to coin a new word in Latin, it would be semper distant.
Oh my God, Josh is running.
It's his wife shouting at it.
What'd she say to him?
I don't know.
Who is she?
I don't know.
Why are you asking that? She's exactly where you are.
Witchcraft. I just meant it's like
Where was it?
up on the cliff.
You walked into it. Did you break it?
Well, not her.
Do you know why Wales has so many picturesque That he walks through the gaps. The spiteful one. Why did you do that?
Well, they were there.
I think whatever spell was cast in this circle is now broken.
Okay.
Yeah, but what does that mean?
The charm was very clear.
Have you done?
No, that's just someone at the door.
Hurry up, I got my hands full.
Oh my god!
Why are they saying her face? They couldn't see her face because she was facing the man, not them. Although then again, they could be referring to her face before she opened the door.
Well, I made it very clear to Josh. You will be packing and going.
You win! Look, I didn't tell you everything.
This is what we'll do. Hello? Yes, but Welsh people.
That rude.
She looks like what she looks like.
Mum, what's she saying?
Put on speaker.
Mum, don't listen to her! Please don't do this to me, Mum!
I want to know if this creature teleports or walks away. Like, why do we never get like her POV of like how she moves, how the creature moves? I'm trying to think what could be said. What could be said? I don't know. I don't know. Weird.
Oh, no, you didn't know. Mom!
Please stop calling or go away. Even your real mother didn't want.
So I'm thinking that old woman spoke to the doctor and that's why the doctor locked the door. But then again, I don't think so because the doctor would have just teleported away. Well, you know, instead of just hide away in the TARDIS, actually take the TARDIS somewhere else.
Kate Lethbridge Stewart, and I think I can help.
How did Ruby get in contact with her?
Well, I think we can help with that. We have a tradition of helping the Doctor's former companions.
It's like they see her, but they don't notice her. Hey, I once positioned her right in front of a police car and they just drove right around her.
Huh.
I might die. Or she might die.
I mean, her dying is not an issue. Clearly she's... Well, not a she, just a thing.
Oh, I know. I bought the most expensive camera and I still couldn't zoom in on her face.
The most expensive camera? Bloody hell, Ruby. She must have like 50, 60 grand in her. I'm kidding.
She does something.
My staff have full psychic training. We have telepathic dampeners, mesmeric shield.
Yeah, that ain't gonna work.
Disengage.
What? I'm very confused now. Because if she heard it through her thing, that means there was a call going and she could hear it. So why couldn't Ruby hear it through the phone when her mum was doing that? You know what I mean? Just little inconsistencies that annoys me a little bit, because it's like, it's a cool moment, but...
No. So I keep
She's dating now.
listening, like we're drifting off.
How long has it been?
It's hard for me sometimes, you know.
How old is she? She's like dressing like she's 29, 30 years old.
Semper distans is the word for the bed thing, because that really was you.
Okay.
See ya.
Yeah, so she is like in her 30s, 40s? Is this not right before, 2040? Very interesting. I don't know how they're going to go on from here, because Ruby's not going to be,
Can donate right now. I'll do leaflets, red coats.
Yes, but the government says... Now's the time to vote.
Good actor. Good actor. Forgot his name, but...
I am a son of Wales. And the Welsh know what it's like to be oppressed, to defend our borders and set us up on high as one of the greatest nations in the world. 2031, the Great Russian War, not a single rocket.
Are you saying that you actually want to fire a nuclear missile?
We'll cut that bit out, right?
Somehow Ruby's gonna see the Doctor again and convince the Doctor to go back in time to stop him from... I don't know.
Yes. My name's Ruby. She's on Danny's team.
Marty?
Yeah, yes. Good news.
If you could all be checked for clearance.
Cardiff Stadium? Where are they? Where are they now? Are they in the Premier League? 2046?
All over the world.
Here he is.
Except for you, Marty. Roger said there's room for you at the party.
Who cares about the British Prime Minister making a speech in Cardiff?
And on Saturday, Roger will declare us independent from NATO. Saturday, Roger Hap Gwilliam gets the codes.
Because I think I'll only get one chance. And I had to make sure I was right. But I wish I could have helped you.
Ruby, what are you doing?
What's she doing?
Unofficial photos, thank you.
55 yards.
Put that down! I said, get off the
61
pitch!
yards.
I said, stay where you are!
Hold on.
And listening government.
What about how do you stop this old woman from following?
Can you leave me alone?
Damn.
It's fine. I haven't been here in such a long time. No one ever told me. I know why. And I think at the end, I have to go.
I've set the light, Ruby.
How does this episode get resolved? I can't figure it out. That ain't 73 yards.
I was sorry I took so long.
Ruby? Ruby? Huh.
Green, that coastline, Ruby! That's a bad example of the Welsh. Terrifying.
There was a woman.
Nice.
Just charms and spells and hopes and dreams.
You said you've been 3 times? What was the other one?
Now.
Okay, well, I'm not watching the trailer for the next one. Let's review it. I have quite a bit to say about this one. I'm going to try and be as quick as possible when reviewing this episode. I think that... I think that the episode definitely lost itself over time. I was actually quite enjoying this episode to a certain point, and I felt like it took away the really eerie focus of what, like, the first 20 minutes felt like a horror. that was so interesting. I just wish that they just committed to that the whole episode. They stayed in this Welsh village, and she tried to figure it out that way. Now, I don't. Oh God, I hate talking about this. Well, I've never talked about this, but I agree with all of Russell T Davies's politics. I agree with all of it, absolutely. And there's nothing wrong with stuff like that being covered in shows. I just wish he was a little more subtle with it. Because I appreciate him putting this stuff in. Absolutely, about gender identity and for this episode, obviously the politics of politicians and how a lot of politicians aren't doing things to help others. And I agree with it. I just don't know why it's in this episode. And I think maybe if the concept was based around that as an idea, I think that works. But I just feel like this episode had such a cool idea of this horror element. I'm a little disappointed that it kind of moved away from that. Even if it came full circle in a really nice way. But again, I agree with Russell T Davies. Fully. I'm not hating on him. But I am criticising, this. You don't have to do it unsubtly. You don't, front art lights. I'm trying to find the words. I don't want to come across as if I'm an idiot. But I just think if you're going to do it, make it a little subtle and have an episode related to it. A bit of a Black Mirror episode. I just think that I really enjoyed the first 20 minutes when we were in this village. It's such an eerie atmosphere. But then when we started going over time and she moved away back to London, I mean, one, it didn't feel futuristic at all. There were a couple, background stuff that were futuristic, but other than that, the world really hadn't changed that much. Fashion was the same. Cardiff Stadium was the same. The BBC's, design, exactly the same. I just think they didn't commit to the future aspect. And that's, again, why I just think it loses itself a bit, where it was kind of like, we're going to prioritize our message over building around our message to make a really quality episode. But again, I'm fully for him uncovering topics and telling stories like that, like the politics. Absolutely, all for it. I just don't think this episode was right for that. Because it was such an interesting episode. Such an interesting concept, antagonist, yeah. But there's a little bit of a few unanswered questions as well, like, what was Ruby, or what was that creature, whatever, saying, I thought there was going to be a reveal where we'd hear a whisper and finally find out what was said. And again, where did the Doctor go? Things like that. But other than that, well directed, definitely. I thought the directing was really good again, especially in that first 20 minutes. I thought it was really strong. I liked, again, some of the writing. I liked the aspect. And I quite liked how they, sorry for that, I liked how they kind of came together in the end and the way she found out a way to stop this from happening. I just wish they did it a little different as a whole of an episode. Yeah, I don't know. You'd have to let me know in the comments below. I don't think this is a bad episode at all. At all. This is easily the second best episode of the season so far. It's positive I can give this episode. But let me know in the comments below what you think of this episode. 73 yards, and if you're new here, feel free to subscribe, like, and comment, all that good stuff. My Instagram, Twitter, Letterboxd, and if you'd like to follow them. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.